Hey,
Hey, Science.
Hey,
hey. I was just listening to y'all for a minute. But yeah, I was listening to y'all say about women dating down and stuff. It's like for real, when I tell dudes that I'm a scientist, they be like, "Oh, so that must mean that you're a genius or that must mean this and that must mean that." I'm just like, "No, I'm just a regular person. Like I'm cool. Thank you. This is JJ Luck. J Luck. Thank you. Um, I'm just a regular person. Like I'm hella nice. I'm hella cool. Like I feel like when I tell them that, their whole like energy just like shifts. Like it's like a difference when I from before I tell them that and after. Because I think they get intimidated by that.
Mm.
okay. I want to say something. You can say something, bro.
Mm.
Well, one, not just men, but people in general don't just bump into a black female scientist every day. So, that is something that's going to like, be eyebrow raising, be jaw dropping, if you will. That's gonna like get people's attention. And I'm gonna let Supervillain speak to what you just said, but I am curious about if you feel that men to pertaining to you specifically and just women in general, if you think men do get intimidated by a woman's career field and possibly like her earning potential. But go ahead, Supervillain.
I was just, I mean, I wish God was here. I hate referencing people that aren't around, but I hear women say a lot like men get intimidated by this and that. Like the live Sky was in, it was like, why do black men hate black women and blah blah blah. And the host was like, they see a woman with roses, like she got her own rose and she got her apartment, and they get intimidated. I was like, why would a man be intimidated? I wait, as a man, when I hear the word intimidation, I think like fight or flight. I don't know if it's like a word for something else, but it's like, why would a man be intimidated by a woman with rose that pays her own bills? It's like I
You,
don't.
you know what that tells me?
Well,
It's just more like validation. I don't even want to use the word validation. It's just more proof to the things I be saying and the caliber of men that these women be dealing with. Like it's just more proof that they really don't be dealing with men that, they deem to be on their level or above their level. Cause like you said, like a woman that's just paying her bills, she's not being independent, she's just being a self-sufficient adult. Like, what's really intimidating about that for real?
yeah, I
But if
don't.
you dealing with a man that's not doing those things and is incapable of doing those things, then yeah, he is going to be very impressed. He is going to be like, oh my gosh. But like I said, that's who a lot of these women be dealing with. But they get on
Yeah,
the internet and say otherwise. That's why I told you the other night, brother. You let them talk enough, they're gonna tell on themselves. You just gotta let them talk.
that's a fact. That's a fact. I love letting women speak. Going back to what Science said. What do you? How would you classify the men you date, Science? Because I'm an IT dude. I'm a nerd. I love science and all. So if you told me and I was on a date with you, I would be very intrigued, like to learn more about it. That was like my favorite subject in class growing up. So I wouldn't
Um,
be. I would be far from intimidated. I'd be more intrigued. So like, what would you say? Like, what guys? What? How would you categorize these kind of men that would be intimidated by that?
well, the ones that are intimidated by that, it doesn't really get that far with those guys because they just don't have a lot of the skill to like hold a conversation with me. And it's not that I always talk about like high level stuff or scientific stuff. I think that they're just so nervous, like around me, like they're not confident in themselves. So it just the energy is just not there like with me and them. So like I typically date people that are like higher level workers. Like this, I was dating like a dean of this college out here in California. I dated police officers, firefighters, other scientists.
Mm.
My ex husband was a fiber optics technician for AT&T. Like he's worked on the phone lines, stuff like that. Yeah, it's like pretty much like all around the board. But I really don't. I don't date like guys that are.
Dusty, go
How
ahead.
do
You
I
said
put
it.
it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I
Go ahead, Dusty.
not Dusty,
No, say it.
not Dusty, but
You don't date a lot of
um,
you don't date a lot of men like a lot of these other women be dating. Dusties and
I
brokers, the
don't
same
date.
men that we talk about
I don't
online.
date Pookies and Ray Rays at
Yeah,
all. But yes, I don't like the hood aesthetic at all. I'm not attracted to that. So if I'm talking to a guy and every other word is a cuss word, I'm like, I'm gonna get off the phone with you. You have a nice night, you know. I don't like that. I feel like it's like if I'm a lady and you're in my presence, you need to carry yourself a certain way if you're gonna be around me. And it's like if you don't carry yourself like that, I'm not fooling with you, and that's just what it is.
I respect that.
So because I don't talk like that. Like I don't bring my I'm not in a space to where I will just enter a space and start cussing. Yeah, I hold myself to a certain standard, so I expect the other person to do the same thing. So
I completely
I was
agree.
reading the comments. Somebody said, "Tell us a joke." I don't have no jokes. So Taylor said, "What kind of scientist?" I'm a molecular biologist. So I work for a biopharmaceutical company that makes drugs to treat cancer. And so basically, I'm a cancer researcher.
Wow. We need you.
Yeah, I
We
develop
need you on the front
medicines.
lines.
The ones that you see on the commercials, the ones that be like, "Oh,
Why you laughing?
you said the
We
front
need you
line."
on the front line.
I'm just saying. Hey, I'm saying we need more of her. Hey, man.
Yeah,
It's a
the ones you
reason
see on the
it's a reason
commercials.
certain women get along with me very well and certain other women just. Anyways, go ahead, Science Bay.
Yeah, so the ones that you see in the medicines that you see in the commercials, like that's the ones that we're working on the research for to do the clinical trials. So that's what I do every day is working with different animals, like they test the drugs out on, and then I do the DNA and RNA sequencing on them. So yeah, that's what I do. I was reading more of the comments. Thank you, melanated and blessed. You're so sweet.
No, she not. I'll let her lie to you.
Crazy part, he said, crazy
She's
part
nice to
is
you.
if we want our energy reciprocated, we get called sassy now. Listen. We gonna do a little commercial break. League, listen, brother. I'm about to play for the men in here. I'm about to play some important life changing stuff for you. And you need to take this, you need to take what I'm about to play for y'all to heart. Okay. You need to take what I'm about to play for y'all to heart. When it comes to these women and them not wanting to reciprocate the energy that you give into them. Hold on.
She said play no
Shout out to all the
space.
brothers that's in their soft boy era too.
Hey, I'm definitely in my software.
Shout out to all the brothers in here that are in their soft boy era. Um, Here, let me play some live. Fellas, pay attention, okay? Pay attention to the stuff that I'm about to play for you. Yeah, listen, I've been telling man from the jump. If a woman, listen, fellas, I'll say this again. If a woman does not invest in you financially, she is not invested in you, okay? She don't like you. Exactly. Yeah. She don't like you. He does not invest in you financially. She is not invested in you. Nope. If she can't buy you some new drawers, if she can't get you some new clothes, if she can't just, without even asking you, just want to buy you something out of the kindness of her heart, she is not invested in you, and you need to leave her alone. Yeah. I'm speaking from experience, okay? The girl that likes you, she will drive the car. To wherever y'all going, she will drive the car while you in the passenger seat with the seat reclined passenger all the way back on your phone. Okay? Listen. Then again, I want y'all to, like, fellas, I want y'all to really hear me out. A lot of these women, even with men that they're in a relationship with, they will not pour into you the way you will pour into her. When it's her birthday, you gonna have LV for her. You gonna take her out to the steak dinner. You gonna have X, Y, and Z for her. When your birthday come around, when you do something, bro, it's not gonna be the same. And I'm just trying to tell y'all, just date women that like you. Pour into you. If they are not going to pour into you the same way you pour into them, leave them alone. There is a lot of women out here that will like you and treat you the way and meet you halfway and show you the same love that you show them. So if she don't want to do that, leave her alone. Okay, wait. Listen, let's break that down. Be hard on these thoughts. Be hard on it.
I just be saying the ankle monitor. Look for the ankle monitor, the tank top, and the do rag, and you good to go for most of them.
And then when all this shit goes south,
y'all aren't men, so y'all don't. It's kind of hard for y'all. Some women to even fathom that. Like some men is like really like in they like, you know, some of us, listen, we in our soft boy era.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, and you're feminine.
Some of us actually have girls that like us, that pour into us, that care about us. And that's kind of hard for y'all. That's kind of hard for some of y'all to fathom. You know, some of y'all, because, you know, again, a lot of these women that it's hard for them to fathom these things. They don't like the guys that actually like them, despite the fact that they don't get any attention from the guys that they actually want and do like. And they never pour it into a man. And so that's why it's kind of hard for them to fathom. It's kind of hard for them to fathom that like women would actually be out here investing in men financially, actually, you know, calling men, asking them how they're doing, checking up on them. It's kind of hard for some women to fathom that, but some of us are in our soft boy era. There's a lot of men out here that's in a soft boy era, and they're having women pour into them. Y'all aren't. And fellas, listen. If you ever, not even just intimate relationships, just relationships in general, but we're talking about men and women right now. Listen, if you trust your intuition, if you feel like this woman is not going to contact you unless you contact her, just cut it off. Just, you know.
What do you mean?
No matter how long it's been, cut it off.
Wait.
Because a lot of these women out here, like I said, they airheaded, they bird brains, they don't like to reciprocate energy. A lot of the things that you would do for them, it would never do for you. Even a woman that you in a relationship, like a woman that's your girlfriend. On her birthday, you will take that girl. You know, y'all don't try to move no 401k, no retirement plan, no benefits, no dental insurance. Always listen, top dog. Listen, these women like men that haven't had their teeth cleaned ever. They don't got no health insurance. They ain't had a physical since they was 5 years old. That's the type of men that these women like. Why you think they're the ones that's getting all these women pregnant? These women, listen, top dog. These women not having babies by accountants and attorneys and physicians and surgeons and engineers, and no, they having babies by bums.
You the minority science, man. You know, we talking about.
Let's keep it real.
About the minority.
These women not having babies by these men.
Not at all.
What you talking about? These women having babies by men that's on the block.
Yeah,
on the corner.
That's true. I can't even lie.
Hold on, fellas. I'm gonna play one last video for y'all. Okay, This is the fallback guy video.
No, but we got to tell people what soft boy era is when you done.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
Maybe that's a lot.
Listen. I'm about to play the fallback guy video for you guys. Okay, beware. Don't. Okay, let me just play this video for y'all. It's the last video I played for y'all.
I just be saying the ankle monitor.
Speaking from experience, okay? Listen, I've been telling man from the jump. Speaking from experience, okay?
I just be saying the ankle monitor. They look for the ankle monitor, the tank top, and the do rag, and you good to go for most of them.
and then when all this shit goes south, you know, the young lady will pull up to the dude that she knew in high school and be like, you know, I always had a crush on you in high school.
The guy that was boring, corny, square, lame, that's the guy now. I like you. I like you now. Now when I got a little peanut head Keenan and, you know, a little badass Jamonte and little Shaniqua, now I want to go rock with you because you don't put in the work. You know, you making six figures. You got a great house. You got a nice car. Now I want to rock with you. I didn't want to rock with you before, but now I want to rock with you because I'm in this bad position now. And
I need a life raft.
He's still gonna fuck with her.
I just be saying the ankle.
Fellas, I just gave y'all $1 billion worth of game. Y'all do what y'all want to do with it. Supervillain, what you say they want to know?
They say they want to know what soft boy era is.
You go ahead and tell them what your definition of soft boy era is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the right one, man. It's just my interpretation. So soft boy era, from what I understand, is men are looking for to be reciprocated to as far as their efforts in dating. It would be men are saying we want to also, get gifts. We want to also be taken out for a lunch or a dinner. We want love notes passed to us. You know what I'm saying? We want a nice treatment. We want to know that we're wanted and desired and appreciated. So women are saying that's sassy behavior, that's feminine. So that's what I understand it to be. Men just want some reciprocation, and women saying you sassy and you feminine for that.
You said I can't really add too much on to that. I said what I said the other night. I just played it for the people, and yeah, and fellas, that's what you need to do. Again, you know, go where you are appreciated, not where you are tolerated. And again, trust your intuition. Do not play cat and mouse games with these women. Again, if you feel like you're not gonna hear from this woman unless you contact her, cut it off. If she's not pouring into you the way you pour into her, cut it off. It's too many women out here, especially for, accomplished, successful young men that's getting money. It's too many options out here. It's too many women for you to be, putting up with some of the stuff that some of these women want you to put up with. Period.
I just saw a comment and said, "What do you have to say, science?" Um, Honestly, there's a lot of guys out here now that want you to chase them. And a woman chasing a man is very masculine. I will never chase a man. That's out. Like I've been having to tell guys this so much because they feel like I'm just gonna chase them or I'm gonna blow them up. Like, listen, I reciprocate energy, no problem. But I'm not gonna be blowing up your phone because I'm not really tripping off you like that. Like,
Facts.
if you're not hitting me, I'm not gonna be checking for you. I don't care if you don't respond to my text. I'm not sitting there looking at my phone all day waiting for you to text me because I have other things to do. If you're sitting there waiting on a text from somebody, obviously you don't have that much going on in your life. You need to get a life and find something to do. But I'm not chasing a dude, and a lot of dudes now they want you to chase them, chase after them, especially if they have money. But it's like I don't care. Like I have my own money, so I don't need to chase you. I'm not one of them girls that's just fangirling over you or nothing like that. Like I can easily get somebody else or whatever the case is. I'm not worried about it. But that's the one thing I'm not gonna chase a dude, and I don't feel like anybody should be chasing anybody. Like, of course, a guy is supposed to pursue. There's a difference from pursuing and chasing. I feel like pursuing is something that should be naturally done, but chasing is like you're trying to go after somebody that doesn't want you. So that's how I feel about that.
So
I agree 100% with what you said. Go ahead, Supervillain.
yeah, I was gonna ask, like the chasing part aside, do you agree? I guess do you agree with women saying that men being reciprocated to is feminine, or like looking for reciprocation from women that they're dealing with, like gifts or like you take me out for dinner tonight or something like that? Do you think that's feminine behavior for men to want, or I'm gonna say like want or slash expect that treatment to be reciprocated?
No, I don't feel like it's feminine because honestly, that's typically how I operate in a relationship. Like I'm just a very thoughtful person. I'm a thoughtful partner when I'm in a relationship. So if it's your birthday, I'm going all out for you. I'm getting you a gift. I'm getting your favorite cake. I'm making your favorite cake. I'm cooking for you. Whatever the case is, I'm taking you out. And that's something that should be done because your guy should feel like he's appreciated as well. Like it's not a one-way street. So and I think that's just if you like somebody, that type of stuff comes natural. Like you'll already know what their favorite cologne is. You'll know what they like. Like if you listen to them, you pay attention to them, you'll already know, like, okay, he said that he liked this type of shirt. I'm gonna go get that for him so I could surprise him. That type of stuff like that. It's like the little things that matter. Like if you really pay attention to somebody, if you really like them, then that's the type of behavior that should come naturally. Like if a person's not doing that for you, they don't really like you like that.
I agree. I agree with that. I think a woman that really likes you gets kind of like excited to do things for you, like cook for you, or you know, give you. I want to say like a gift that she knows you'll like and things like that. I think if somebody's into you, she'll do those things naturally. But yeah,
That's why. That's why. OG, I see you in here, and I'm gonna let you speak in a second.
Hmm?
Again, that's why I tell the guys to like only entertain and give the woman that actually like them the time of day. But like I said, there's also a lot of men that never had a girl like them before, so they don't know that a girl do all those things. That a girl will invest in them financially if she actually likes them. But I wanna address something that my brother J Luck said. He said then y'all call a man thirsty if he hits you up. But that's kind of what I'm talking about again, brother. Like the woman that's gonna call you thirsty for hitting her up, that's the woman that doesn't like you. And again, the woman that doesn't like you, that's the woman that you're not supposed to be hitting up. And then you also said, brother, you also said something about, yeah, I ain't asking to be taken out to dinner. The girl that likes you, she should want to take you out to dinner.
Yeah, that's what I say. You shouldn't even
She
have
should
to
want to
ask.
take you out to dinner once a month, like and not pay with your card. She should tell you like, hey, I'm about to take you out this Friday or this Saturday, so or come here after work. She should be setting up for you to go get a massage and do all this other stuff.
Facts.
And I'm trying to tell you and all these other brothers, brother, if they not on that type of time with you, bro, cut them off. Forget about them. Do not entertain women that's not gonna pour into you like how you would pour into them, because they're expecting you to do all that stuff for them.
Say this, and I'm gonna let you the next guys, bro. It's funny because this is the generation of women say they got their own money. They don't need a man. They just want you maybe. And it's like, all right, do you want to reciprocate? No, man. You supposed to be a real man. I shouldn't have to go up. It's like, what's the point of you bragging about you being independent? You got your own money, this, that, and the third. If you every once in a while can't even reciprocate it to a man that you're interested in, it's so weird to me.
And I think most of the time, like, most gentlemen, like, if you offer to pay for them, they're already impressed by that. So they don't even let you pay most of the time. If you offer,
Facts.
they will not let you pay.
Facts.
They
Yeah.
will, yeah, they will literally be like, nah, I got it. But they really appreciate the fact that you're willing to pay, So,
Hey, I can't lie, science. I'll be letting. I just be giving it a little extra few seconds. I'm gonna just see if you really just digging in your purse. Would you rather you want to pull out something, or you really just digging in your purse? But if you pull out something, I would put it. I got it. I just want to see if it was bullshit. You know what they be doing? I don't know where this damn card is. I really appreciate. Yeah, all right. When you gonna pull out the damn card? All right, I got it. You took too long. I got it. Playing with me. But all right.
OG, what up, OG? Welcome back to TikTok. You